How's everybody doing? Welcome back to LA Noire, where we have been demoted to Arson. Those going to be lurking while you chores around the house during the game. Thank you very much, Mortem. I hope you're doing well. I hope the chores aren't too difficult. Or tedious. They tend not to be difficult. It's tedium. That's the biggest issue. Old name tag, old tag up there. Resume Arson the gas man. Yeah, we've been demoted because for some reason Cole cheated on his wife. The diaphragm around.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
Hey, Ryan.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. If you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with
good to see you too.
Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
Have bureaucratic gears
Start with
treating
these two.
toxins. What department are you in now?
House
Arson.
fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be
If you
on
answered about
location.
half a second after I
Are they
asked.
suspicious, Captain? That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand
Right,
jury.
let's go.
Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
We're back in Wilshire, where we were when we were uniformed officer.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Solaris Warrior got announced. They're working tons of stuff out in May this year, like also seen so far. Can I get a TLDR of some of the bigger things you like about it?
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Oh, conversation. Interesting. Cops were being times 100 and treated more like a liquid. Interesting. Was this our car? Okay then. Steffens. Oh, there is no
How
exit.
long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
So I'm telling you, you don't know.
So this is how it's going to be,
Don't
partner?
look so bad.
I
Fair.
already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just try, hotshot.
Cole finally getting the smugness.
Any available unit, meet the officer 211 just
Oh.
third and 253
211.
units to handle code 2.
shooting, man with gun. I can't remember exactly what one that is. Phelps feels like he's different. Yeah, Phelps. It was like the exact same thing as one of the early flashbacks with him in the Marine Corps, like the officer training, OCS. That he just wanted to get glory. And for some reason he fucked it up for himself. So how are folks doing? Also, I mean, from the first mission of the game, he took his ass getting in the way, now he's just trying to have a good relationship with his partner. Yeah. Because being right and doing the right thing are two different things. But he did wrong, actually, now that I think about it. He did a lot of things wrong. And talk back to his partner. Yeah. Toxie, are you still okay for Monday? Cool. This car handles pretty damn well, actually. God, how far away is it? Can you move? Like a random boys anti-tank rifle. Me and the boys when the enemy armor shows up. Okay, let's go. AT rifles, just in case.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This is 11.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's this guy again.
Hands off! I'm sick!
Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The Vag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you know!
Not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot!
Oh, car chase. This is gonna go well. Oh, the hinge on the back.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, get back here.
Get close and steer him off the tar. Don't go to sleep on me. Get in close.
I am fucking getting in close.
Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Really? God, this car accelerates so slowly.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Fuck.
Enough games, folks. Take this guy out.
I'm trying
Go for the
to.
tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Fuck. I mean, it's a nice looking car, but dear God, it's slow. Well, that guy would have gotten splatted. On.
I don't know the way.
Convenient.
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up.
Well, it was a nice car. I mean, those guys were armed. Pretty ballsy of Phelps just to run up like that. Did the pit maneuver too early? Probably. How far away is it? Okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Spence, National News.
Villa. Heck yeah, more exit out. How you doing, Villava? Hope you're well. Stefan's house fire.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
Do you think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah.
You big Eep?
Mike
Go
Brannigan,
Eep.
Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
No.
The fire started late last night.
But you need the
Stefan's
EP.
family at Catalina
You just something like
Island.
that. Because you are
Want
the
some
EP.
kind of competition.
My damn shit now.
It's like the only thing they ever won in their lives. Come
Phelps
home with us.
seemingly cheated on his wife with
You don't have
Elsa,
any
that
insurance.
German singer.
Everything
And
they
that's a
own,
crime
including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
at this
in
point.
the car. It's lucky the whole
So
block didn't
he's
burn
been
down.
demoted to
Word is they're
arson
bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes
while
for
he's up
GIs.
before the review board in a
That's the
couple
man
months'
in the
time.
house, in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
His apartment are doing, by the way. Yeah, but because some woman, I can't remember her name, was going to go public with going to cause issues for like the mayor and the chief of police and all that. Phelps' story was made public to sort of drown out the other news story. So Phelps has become a kind of fall guy so that the higher ups don't get in trouble. The only clue? Okay.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Just in your pocket,
It's a
Catalina.
formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Second class.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seems legit.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away.
You feel
I
this,
never
man,
bargained.
deep in my soul. It's unfortunate what's happened to him. Wrong. Shit.
GI houses?
Yeah,
A
something
red
like
flag.
that.
No one ever wins.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
You know, just to make it clear to the audience. Okay, let's go use the phone. Building a better California. Steal the fire truck. Just this once.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, man.
Need to clean these glasses sometime soon. Spire title as always. Hey, Double. So... locate. Nope, not clues. Sawyer house fire. Oh, it won't let me. This one has to stay here. Ignore the fire truck. Rouge.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is Arson't. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Can we hit the siren, Phelps?
Okay, let's go. Squeeze through. Oh, ambulance shooting. I'm guessing back in this day, ambulance shooting was sort of an on-foot shooting as opposed to like a drive-by. So imagine there should be closer cars than me. I thought I could squeeze through. I guess not. Emmons Crew's firing back with Thompsons. I bet in this day it didn't bankrupt you to get an ambulance in America. God, look at how short a range thought didn't actually buy a Thompson either. Yeah, although Thompsons were very expensive still. Brian, can you look up what the average salary was in California in 1947, please?
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identified.
11K, go ahead.
Call 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the...
The bus stop. Okay, just being very calm.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Was 3,000, and it cost I think $300 to buy a $300 at the time to buy a Thompson.
On the floor.
Find cover.
There we go. Yeah, so you're talking 10% of your yearly income, I think. Was it your yearly income? I'm assuming that was yearly.
Extra, read all about it.
Okay, let's go. Actually managed to kill 3 guys, 3 bullet sheets, then used 15 to kill the last guy. I know, right?
Damn!
Why do they always just stop? Hard to make, and then from other surplus, the price wouldn't have been much from that. I thought they were Thompsons were much more expensive than that. They were an expensive gun back then. Because, you know, the amount to make and the amount they sell for can be two very different things. Yeah, but they got good at manufacturing stuff, but they also changed the grease gun because the Thompson was too expensive to make. Fucking, okay, sure. We'll do detective work eventually, folks. Go. Although the automatic fire rate of the grease gun was pretty hilarious. Like how slow it was. A lot of fun tax on Thompsons. Right, where is this fucking thing? It's sending me all over the fucking place.
Son of a bitch!
It's fine, it'll buff out. Oh, we're back to here, this road again. Meanwhile, Sten gun.
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Or 211 armed robbery. I don't know.
I don't like the look of this.
Big's a lefty?
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1. LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Fucking BAR. Fucking rob a diner with a fucking BAR. You only need 1 second. Just give it a BAR. No, he was holding a BAR. One guy had a Thompson, another guy had a BAR. Oh, I'm gonna let him try this one.
Can you drive to this one?
No, they all disappear when you finish. Even if you do pick it up, it just gives you back your pistol when you get back into the car. Let's even get a cult monitor.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Okay, let's have a look.
Val. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got a in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
In here. Check the outside first. See if there's a heater around here somewhere. Heater around here? Oh, is that it there? That was part of it. Insta-Heat, Model 70.
Hey, Biggs. Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Get back here.
Stop! LAPD! We got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there.
Slow down. The food wasn't great.
Fucking. There we go. I fucking ran through and busted the door open for him.
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
He's gonna have a lighter. If he's a pyro, he's gonna have a lighter. Oh,
You're
hello.
naughty, aren't you, Herbert?
I
Matches.
keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later. You
He's
got
too
it.
obvious. He didn't do it, I think.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Gulliver's.
All the way from Indianapolis, let's hear a song from the Ig Spots.
Oh, that's gonna get copyright claimed, 100%. Yeah, it's strange because our hydrants aren't above surface. All our hydrants are like in walls or under a grate or a little like metal flap.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars will know you're in a hurry.
Right. So, it's definitely arson, but we just know that as the audience given the opening cutscene. Both won competitions. Both have Model 70 heaters. Where's Gulliver's? Is Gulliver's? Fancy. Back when flying in a plane was seen as luxury no matter what, now it's just seen like cramped bus.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family on 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company. Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate. Do you mind if I take a look at that?
It's the Steffens.
Here they are. The Steffens.
Then back to cancelled.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Seems straight up.
So they are not a government agency? I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions. I'm told the tickets were a prize. Yes, they were. You do a lot of these prizes. Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
He's definitely... Well, I'm going to say doubt.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky? Christ. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family? Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Interesting.
Thanks for your help. No problem. Wish I could do something for that family. You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now. I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you? Good man, Cunningham. You're all right. Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Yep, get fucked. Yeah, so it's definitely rigged.
$1 million. Little Miss Drury of Louisville, Kentucky, and her 6-foot...
Time to get the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Imagine arson being one of the worst to deal with, especially when it comes to victims of arson. And I give so much credit if it ended up being actual random accidents and Phelps just seeing a connection that isn't there. I fucking wish it was. Just to try and break his cocky attitude. Things out for more cases. No, what they did was they cut cases out of the game and sold them as DLC. Is this a connection? Yeah. Same difference. Also, yes, Red Dead 1 and Undead Nightmare are out on PC, finally. I'm tempted to pick them up sometime.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
Suburban households, ecological nightmares. You look friendly.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Any more evidence around here? I'm not sure. Well, Biggs is in the car, so I'm guessing not.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
God, the roads are so fucking wide. This would be like A 3-lane road. American norm.
Brother!
That's fine, don't worry about it. Am I gonna get a call over the radio again? Armed robbery, fucking 15 miles away, and I'm the only member of the department that can respond to it or something?
Cole, what are you doing?
That's fine.
Cut it out!
If you want instructions on how to
My
wipe your
house,
ass,
they got an extra right because I expect it to turn to a 4-lane at some point. You can swerve left and right 10 feet. It's so much fun. But it sounds like so much space given to cars.
We came as soon as we could.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion.
Grab a drink?
No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Is the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve.
And a whole ass chicken wing in my hot wings?
Represents the gas
Hells yeah.
expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Okay. And that has to be there.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
HVAC systems have more safety sensors than mechanisms. Oh, I need that there.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
I recognize that guy, I think.
That swine, look at him.
Oh wait, can I take the fire truck?
Go.
The next fire. We should go.
Can we take this?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Yes, here we go. We got it for you, Ryan. We have the fire truck.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that would like for a lot of things. We don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
And you're being funny, true. And the siren. God, it's so floaty. heater turns on. There's a whole fountain below the area and the system with new air just so the gas leak any gas will let things explode. This thing is so difficult. So happy about this. Out of the way. Would it work for a car chase? I don't think so. The game kind of gives you the car you're going to be using for the chase. At least it just rams everyone out of the way. Insta-heat.
Well, you don't say that.
Hello there.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Thank you.
You are a modest little person with much to be modest.
Firstly, let's explore around here in case there's anything worthwhile. It does not look like it.
That's him. That's the cop. Tried to poke me in the nose.
You lousy bastard.
Last line.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
There's the manager in there. But can I explore around first? Can I open any of these lockers? No. Don't!
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up.
No, but...
At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Wrong.
You
Shit.
employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Damn.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Fucking up with the questions this time.
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
How dare you?
This is a long shot.
Hardly.
We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need
Ryan
to use your
Matthew.
phone.
Go right ahead.
Ooh, I got it.
This guy's service, I think. One of them was Reginald Varley, I
Operator,
think.
give me dispatch.
speaking, you weren't learning much when you...
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit
Oh
Police
shit.
Department.
Shut up real quick. Yeah. She is the best employee of out of everyone in the police department.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Don't do that again.
Shut the fuck up.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Law and Authority, Anarchist Essay.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Okay. Fellow travelers are red, I guess. A communist.
Some light
possibly.
reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Price 5 cents.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Some pliers. Makes sense.
I doubt it.
Hope is illegal in capitalism.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Yep, it's a possible fuse.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No,
It's full
I
of
didn't
fire.
know that.
Yeah.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Hey, shut up.
3 birds. Clemens.
Oh.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage next to a car.
Usually have the normal car nearby. I guess maybe they don't this time?
I swear.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Let's go top down. Walter Clemens. So the fire department won't mind. In the arson department, this is your car now? Negative. That's me holding the handbrake down. When I hit that bump in the road, I'm going to hold the handbrake and let go of acceleration. That's how long it takes to stop. Out of the way. Those poor brakes. It's the frame rate. The braking's tied to it. Okay. I see the insta-heat van.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Knowledge of Varley.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that. Look, I've been cooperative.
What?
Don't let me get back to work.
Oh, I should have chose Varley's one. Shit.
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You service the house on Kenmore Avenue.
Take your time?
You
Yeah.
did the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Don't ask, you never find out.
I have 5 intuition points.
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right.
Please be racist.
Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings? I am not now, nor have I ever been a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
I fucked that up royally. I thought by picking, like, oh, I'm not a communist, so I'll pick a communist from his. So I just picked the...
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. He's wanted for murder. I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
in 1917. Now, I never fired my weapon.
Now he's in World War One.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
The other pamphlet. Yeah, just for me the conversation seemed like it was going the other way. Yeah, just quietly sneak a fire brigade lorry up the
LAPD,
driveway.
Varley. Stop or I'll shoot.
You motherfucker. There we go.
Stop or I will shoot.
That was quick.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD
Doesn't come down.
a request.
No, it never does.
That's all right. You're guessing.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Just shoot somewhere towards the ocean.
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
Yes. Right around the corner. None of these are the location we saw in that little cutscene.
Are you
I was
Matthew
just giddy
Ryan?
driving around like a firefighter.
Who's asking? Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You
I recognize that actor.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said, son of a bitch.
Yeah, they gave us the regular car back.
Those are GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Fucking, what kind of fucking rubber banding was that?
Kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear us coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
So all these end up being a car chase, or not always. But I guess they just want the action in.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing.
Oh,
we
he
gotta
caught
get
the tire.
this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Come on, maybe I can catch up.
And steer him off the tar.
Hands behind your head.
So what?
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Are you dead after that flip? No, it's fine, he had a seatbelt on. And they're under the ground. Interesting. Right forward and to the left. Yeah, the AI car is,
As much as I'd like it to be, Chapman, I think it's
yeah,
one of the other two guys.
so, I think the geometry of the road's a bit weird here.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-run felony at 6th and
Take 'em
Alvarado.
run.
Any unit able to handle code 2 identified.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah, AI cars and chases follow like a specific route as opposed to actually going by driving physics. That's what it seems like anyway. You guys okay there? I'm a police officer doing police officer business. Any damage is your fault. Tires. Oh yeah, we had the insurance people around. It was looking like the whole kitchen floor is going to have to come up. Plywood that was put down underneath the tiles seemingly wasn't the appropriate plywood, and so when a leak actually happened, it just delaminated and expanded, and all the tiles are moving and cracking.
This a power game,
Whoops.
Phelps?
I definitely killed that man. That man is no more.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identify. Jesus Christ.
Notify the coroner's office. It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Did anyone see where the driver went?
I saw a guy run up that alley.
Alright, let's go. I see you hiding around that corner.
You seen a man covered in blood? We're chasing a hit-and-run suspect. Went to ground in the alley.
Around here? I think side missions never usually have clues like that. Really?
You goddamn...
Martin, I think we got our guy.
The first time I've seen that animation.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never.
He tried to fight us.
Oh, Christ. It's you. Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
You just speed and hit people. This is the second time you've hit someone. Sure, the first time you weren't the one that killed them, but this time you were. And fell asleep at the wheel. Yeah. That's fine. arrest someone for committing vehicular manslaughter because he was speeding and then fell asleep. Meanwhile, I speed and look at chat.
Come on!
Wilshire Police Station.
I gave his wife a tap. I said, "Oh." Are you liquored up?
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Here's Ryan. That cop caught the guy that did the dahlia. They covered it up. Some kind of big...
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
It's Model 70.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Ryan.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to
His
do
boss.
the repair.
So it's basic,
You're
yeah.
lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Because
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
how can I tie him to it? I don't think I can prove it. I want to say doubt.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Interesting.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm actually tempted to say truth here. But I have the intuition points.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign?
There we go, that's the hint.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. InstaHeat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Yeah, that's a lie.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
Your fucking criminal record, idiot.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
Criminal
It was
record
a
as fuck,
court
yeah.
case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus water heater.
You keep saying Hephaestus.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Okay, let's go talk to, the guy.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Okay. Let's go. He's looking super guilty.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Double check. Service by Varley.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are
It's
you bothering
suspicious.
with Rex like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't know how we can prove that was deliberate. I think this is a doubt.
Give
Fuck.
me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Shit.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I'm gonna charge the other guy.
I don't know who you are. Mouthpiece got stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Sup.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Didn't kill my wife.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
I fucked up royally with the questions. I already did. 42, and that's roughly a passing grade.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
I love a grenade.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
I mean, it seems like Jack is, like, the most level-headed of everyone. Okay, give him the building, maybe...
House
living
fire.
rough?
Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
That was simple.
I got a call back for that Universal Forest line.
Hey, you
know how dangerous that tap. Say all's fair in love and war.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
This case stuck with you. I only remember one singular, like, moment of this case.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion.
But why does it stick with you, Ryan?
You guys are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any unit in the vicinity is citizen reports at
Shit about Joe. The arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Any unit in the vicinity is citizen reports at 459. They're now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 to identify.
459, I don't know what that is. What the fuck are you doing? Trying to break in.
Cops! Shit!
Stop! LAPD!
He just looks so upset he has to get back in. Yeah, see, AI cars in these segments all run on a track.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
I would if he wasn't fucking magic and if bushes weren't fucking solid walls. Can you not run in the way of my car? Thank you.
That's your fight. But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
Don't care. Shut the fuck up, you're getting arrested. 33 of 40 street crime. Just straddle the two lanes like a proper driver does. Or what's... Like, I don't really think it's the case of the first one where I started to get the feeling something big was going on. Interesting. What's a scratch? Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Hey, Mal.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense.
And this part.
Why aren't
Yeah,
they
this is the part I
scattered
remember.
around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
And that's them last.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
I pretty out of place, Cole. Not gonna lie. Nothing. Nothing. Locked. Nope, that's not gonna be anything. I think there's a basement staircase. This is a big old basement. This is a fucking huge basement. What the fuck? I wish my house had a basement at all, let alone one this big.
This is the
Nope,
flashpoint.
no worries, thank you. Thanks for
These are
coming by,
detonated
Ryan.
with enough force to expose the foundations.
Hammer, no. Got a water heater? No. Anything important on this shelf? No. Only LA has a basement. It's A and that's B. I thought there might have been a C.
What are they doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Find anything interesting?
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
Got the wrong guy.
It doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Legs on my side at
Some
least.
son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the pigs.
Yep. He was in World War I, so more than likely PTSD from that. Evidence.
So something finally got to you.
What the fuck up, Phelps?
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. Things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out.
Your boy's subjective. He's coming on to you.
You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
Oh, well.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
You don't look like a
So-
fireman, son.
Hey there. Don't I recognize your face from earlier in the game?
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Cool.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
And
Whatever you
there.
find Morelli.
This guy
his whole
does are
family,
immaculate.
They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Come on your face, give me something. Probably doesn't know, he probably didn't get the flyer for it.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, damaged his house anyway. Is there any evidence outside the house? Are there fragments of the water heater here? Yeah, here's C. Vincent,
like the same
Varley. Still more clues, eh? Oh, newspaper. Housing development burns. Ex-servicemen irate as GI houses razed.
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first, I didn't understand you, but now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Yep, you fucked up. Where's their other evidence? Where is their other evidence?
Boondockers they ain't.
Okay, that's outside of the evidence range. Can't talk to him anymore, by the looks of it. Out of range. What am I missing? Do I have to go back into Mal or something?
There isn't much I can tell you right now, Cole.
Okay, what am I missing? Mal's... Oh. Wasn't the iron. There's something out here I missed.
Cops. Gotta be something big, right?
Something about this I've missed? There. Okay, it's not there. The hell is big? It's big is over there. Okay. Music stopped. Okay, so there is an upstairs, but I don't know if I can actually go up there. Yeah, it's blocked off. Anything around here? That seems like it's untouched. Nothing. Is there like a mosquito coil outside I've missed or something? Any sign of a fuse? Okay. What the fuck have I missed? Nothing here on the porch. Anything around here? I looked at that. No letter or anything. I already don't know what I've missed. Hey, Biggs.
I'm at a loss. We need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working.
Oh, more from the neighbors?
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead. That's all I gotta say.
What the next neighbor's over? Are they around? No. Oh, there's a thing. What was that thing? Okay. But damaged his house. That's fine. Oh, the fucking ending here. No? More from the neighbors. I've already checked that.
Gosh. Gotta be something big, right?
Wonder anything here? No. And there's no music either. I could use some help if Shot's able to figure out what I'm missing. The dings. That's something? No. No. Is it something in the basement I'm missing? Oh, is this it, maybe? No. Nothing. Fucking looking at me, fucking fireman up there. That's everything. Okay, I want to say fairly sure that the inside of the house is clear. Go all clues. Okay, where is the clue? Oh, fucking here. Okay.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Fucking I just didn't notice those.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
I think you're covering for someone, Foreman. Who is it?
And I think you are off your rocker. How can you make an accusation like that? What proof have you got? I can see
Wrong.
you're the
Shit.
excitable type. You shouldn't let your imagination run away with itself.
Fuck.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure.
Bit of a doubt.
Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I can get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Looks like it's gonna be Suburban Redevelopment Fund,
don't
Legion
break
Fields.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
Legion Fields.
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
There we go.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Interesting. I think that's not double-sided.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
I swear, this town is going straight.
There we go. Okay, good. Finally. Well,
I need an
special-
address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective.
How did you know I was a detective?
The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Awesome.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind?
Just assume this is your fare.
You, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Going to church doesn't make you more Christian.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go. We are not going.
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
You know they're involved somehow. You expect me to turn my back on it?
You're a big boy. I expect you to know which battles are worth throwing my pension away for.
It's kind of dangerous.
Oh, hello. What was the tense music? I just drove literally around the corner. Kick the door in. Break it. Damn.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
Alright, let's go.
Cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
This guy. This actor.
You like a cigar? Drink, boy.
Cigar.
I love a scotch.
Biggs. We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
Cygnus Brown Coke guy.
How can I help?
Biggs.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
I'm really not sure.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
I don't want a weekend away. How can I prove that he knows about it?
Looks like I was mistaken.
I don't know how to read this guy.
Your face
Okay,
is all
cool.
over the flyers, Mr. Monroe.
You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense. The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Why does that need a board?
Glad to be of help, officers.
The nerve of some people.
Your boss is a fine man.
Interesting. Right. Rancho Escondido.
Songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
Escondido.
Siren might make this easier.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Out of the way. Hey Renee. I'm doing okay. How's the kobold? Any news? I squeeze through it? Yes.
They can make a claim to the department.
There we go. Now we're doing pretty good. Pretty good, nice to hear. What are you cooking for today then?
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart mouth
fray.
son of a bitch.
Oh.
Come on!
Guess it's a fight.
That's done it, Cole. We're gonna have to pass by these four sacks.
You're going down for the count.
I'm gonna bust you right.
Come on. No, the hat. I know, right? Ah, the good old days when you get into a nice street fist fight.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives.
I was trying to
Those
keep the
folks were
hat.
baying for
Oh, the
blood.
hat's there.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
I guess I have to go back and ask him more questions. That's not my car. Rolled out grass in sections. Hey, let's go back the way we came.
Cut it out!
Fastest way.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
So this is how I passed my driving test.
Brother!
You've helped quite enough.
Hope the headlights are on. It's getting dark enough now. Well, headlight now. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's Big's car, not mine. I've already parked. I'm back.
Escaped from the loony bin.
Let's just have a quick run around in here. Anything going on?
Some bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed his gun at me.
Shut the fuck up.
How is America going to understand it's about giving, not getting?
Oh, the game auto turning me and getting me stuck in the corners. Oh.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Fuck. Door's locked. I need to use your phone. You don't have a phone, but there's a phone in here. So many
A
phones.
skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Detective,
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thank you.
Oh, now we're just suddenly here.
Till the minute I win it, a beautiful face till there's love.
You already ruined your fucking marriage, Phelps. Why are you here?
Give me your
Oh, hey, Roy.
and baby I'll bill it, 'cause I always kill the things I love. Some
Buy me a drink, Cole?
for the
No.
sake of
Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
Kelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
Yep, that's
11K,
us.
go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
And I squeezed through. Not even a scratch. Yeah, basically every time I stream and I upload the VOD to YouTube, it goes, hey, copyright claim.
The ACB Network, American Century Broadcasting, broadcasting at 760 kilohertz. Right around the corner in your neighborhood, there's an Alico gas station, owned and operated by a member of your community. He's always ready to serve you with first-rate automotive gas and oil products. And you can rest assured knowing that Alico gasoline is the power that propels more...
Let's hope this isn't a bajillion miles away.
...than any other leading gasoline. Drive into your Alico station tomorrow and ask them to look under the hood and bring your automobile the quality and experience that motorists trust. A smoother ride with no engine knock. Alico brand gasoline and Alico brand automotive oil. At your local Alico service station.
Nope, I was looking at chat. Back to the tram lines. I mean, this is a kind of road. Perfect. Almost there. Hello, sir.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind
Let's
of
take
problem.
a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Some mosquito repellent.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Box of ammo. 8 rounds.
We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
That is 1 full magazine plus 1 in the chamber. And a whole bunch of the flyers.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Why is Cole shaking? Like bouncing.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Really? You're gonna hijack a tram?
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
Oh, I wonder where he's going to go.
Call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound.
Not much I can do right now. I'll just follow behind.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
I mean, the fire truck may have been able to stop him.
Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. I think I got a shot here.
Side plate?
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
I was trying to disarm him.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Harner? I just kept trying to shoot him in the hand.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Get it? Get it?
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Yeah, just fucking... Why, Phelps? Oh, never faced a charge, but a physical evidence might have got his attention. Ace of Sticks. I may actually call the stream there because I'm getting tired. Ooh. But we will watch this cutscene first. Help himself from keeping a secret. He's addicted to not telling anyone anything. Yep.
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Oh, okay, so that's actually the start of the case, so we'll be ending it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Let's see if anyone's on. Let's see if Valava's streaming. Right out to Valava. There. Who is? No one I really know, so let's have a search for L.A. Noire. Who is streaming? It changed my fucking thing. Here. Yeah, let's write out to this person. Captain Char. Captain Char. Start raid. Once again, thank you all very much for joining me. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow evening. But I'll see how it goes. And I will see you all next time. Take care.